What's up, besties? Welcome to Ep.132 Besties. Ooh. I'm not going to say welcome back anymore because I'm going to manifest that a lot of new besties are going to come onto the show.
Right.
Yeah. So if you are new here, I am Stephanie.
Woods, Gucci Besties. I'm Isis.
And we are Ep.132 Besties.
Woo-woo.
Hey. I'm very excited because I think in December, it was like 3 years that we've been doing this show.
Oh my God.
And then this is your anniversary.
It's my anniversary.
Hey. So I feel like it's like I feel like the episode has very positive energy to it right now.
Yes.
I'm feeling positive.
I'm feeling very positive, very excited, very demure.
Yeah. Okay.
Is everyone still saying demure?
No. She's still popping though, I think.
Okay, shout out to Jules.
Yeah.
Not demure, demonic.
Still, we're bringing, some things cannot be left in 2024.
Hey, what is it? A new year, same me, because I wasn't the problem.
Ooh, word to that. I love that.
Is that our positive affirmation?
Okay. It doesn't apply to me, but if it applies to you guys, then.
No, I'm never the problem.
I'm the problem sometimes.
Okay, I'm like, well, it depends. Like, if I want to take accountability, then I'm not the problem.
Right. That's 2024's Isis problem though.
Yeah, that's for the other problem.
Yeah, that's for the one we left behind.
Right.
This is new us. How was your New Year's?
My New Year's was nice. It was chill. I feel like I was so tired from Vegas. Should we do Rose and Thorn?
Okay.
Wait, for the besties that are unfamiliar with our segment, we do Rose and Thorn here. So what is Rose, Steph?
Rose is something positive or good that happened to you during the week.
Yes. And what is Thorn?
Thorn is something not necessarily negative, doesn't have to be, but can be.
Right.
That happened to you or that you're working through.
Right, exactly.
So what's your guys' Rose and Thorn? Comment down below and subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. What's your Rose?
My rose. Oh my God, what is my rose? My rose is I had a fabulous time in Vegas.
Oh, you looked like you were having a great time.
I had such a great time in Vegas. I'm honestly gonna go back as much as I can.
Made you fall in love with Vegas?
Yeah, I already have plans for my birthday. I'm like, so we're going to Vegas.
Okay, you guys. I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah, hey, and drinking.
No. I'm not drinking. I'm actually not drinking anymore, and I've done really, really good, so sorry.
Even for my birthday? At my birthday party for my birthday on my birthday weekend.
We should have gotten the shatter glass. I know, sorry.
It's okay. I respect your decision.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How
about you? What's your rose?
My rose is that I got to spend time with my niece and nephew again. My niece had her little birthday party and it was the cutest.
It looked so cute.
Literally the cutest party ever. She is the sweetest. So.
What was the theme?
The theme was a pet shop theme.
Oh my God. It was so cute. Yeah. The face painting.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And I was late, so when I got there, she was already all full dressed. Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. And they gave away like little stuffed animals. Aww. And they would give you like a little adoption certificate. It was really cute, you guys.
That is so cute.
My mom throws like Kim Kardashian parties.
I love that. Yeah. You always need like a Thea that's like extra. Or,
yeah, no. Like every single one of my niece's birthday parties has been like insane.
Your mom probably like lives for that.
Yeah, she does. Like there's like a person in a suit of every Disney character, like Mickey, Goofy, Pluto, Daisy. And they like shove them all together in the picture. And I'm like, why do we need all the characters? And like my niece is like this tall and like all the big ass animals.
She's never going to forget that.
Yeah.
That's like, think about it. Like she's going to grow up and be like, oh, my grandma used to throw me like the best birthday parties.
And you know what's so funny? She has like my sister obviously does. She's their child. But like it's very obvious that she has both their personalities because she'll be having like a grand old time. And then, like, they'll need her to be the center of attention. And she's like, no, thanks. And she'll just, like, walk away. Like, that's so my brother. Like, my brother hates being the center of attention.
Oh, my God.
And she'll, like, stand behind during, like, the show. And they're like, yeah, Sophie. And she's like, anyways.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, but it was really cute. So I would say that's my rose. That she turned 4 years old. And my mom turned 50. So I'm sorry. I'll bleep it. Sorry to put my mom out, but it was my mom's birthday, so I was just thankful, my mom got, another year.
Yeah. Oh my God, your mom looks so amazing. Happy birthday to your mom because she birthed a princess. Yes, exactly. A queen birthed a princess. Shout out to her because We would not be here right now if it wasn't for...
True. IE and Besties would not exist if it
Right.
wasn't for this woman. So
Shout out.
Say
Shout
happy birthday
out
to my
this
mom.
woman. Hey, drop down below right now. Happy birthday to a real bestie.
Comment down. Write her something nice.
Yes. Tell her she looks hot.
And what was your thorn?
Is that I'm getting old officially.
Why? What made it official?
Your voice was in my head.
Mine?
Your voice is in my head.
Oh.
You know when you were like, I can't drink, like it literally makes my stomach hurt.
I don't think that's a side effect of getting old though, bitch. I think that's just like the alcohol burning through your stomach from like a 4-day bender.
Okay, would that have happened to me at 21? Probably
No.
not.
But maybe if you wouldn't have drank at 21 and started drinking at 20, however, 20 whatever, then maybe you wouldn't be feeling this way right now.
You know, and my heart was racing. I thought I was going to have to call the EMTs.
Why?
I was drinking so much tequila and Red Bull and we weren't sleeping properly. Okay, would this have happened to me at 23?
You guys, it's the old age.
It's the old age. This would have never happened to this body at 23. I did EDC Ragers, Camp EDC, turning up till 12:30, back to back. Oh, we're leaving at 11 a.m. and EDC is over at 9 a.m.
That's insane.
Perfect.
That is literally insane.
And now I'm having high heart palpitations. And I'm like, Carla, should I call EMT? She's like, I don't know, bitch. Do you really want that like insurance bill? I was like, you're right. Let me sleep it off. So I'm back to sleep.
Oh my God, you are crazy. Every time I would see you, like, you'd be like so drunk, and then I'd see you again and you're like at breakfast or like lunch, and I'm like, where is the rest in between these?
Hey, out like a light.
No, oh my gosh, that is crazy. I would have been out for 2 days straight.
No, we fell asleep one of the nights. But then we woke up at like 2 a.m, so we went 10 afters.
Oh, love.
Yeah. But I had never fallen asleep in Vegas.
Oh my goodness.
Age. I'm getting old. Now I feel sensitive about my age.
You know what though? I went to a like bar club and I was falling asleep in the bar club. Like genuinely, like I was in my seat like this.
Stop.
I felt like I was getting old, but I was literally there for my mother and she was like partying it up. And I'm like, you guys, I'm done. And it was only like 1 a.m. But in Puerto Vallarta, which is 2 hours ahead, which means it was 11 p.m. You guys. Yeah. Literally.
Damn.
I know, I'm an old ass.
Damn. It's okay, it happens.
Yeah. But I also just think that like not drinking, it's just like that, like the ambiente completely changes. You know what I mean? Like if there's no alcohol in my system, there's nothing really keeping me up.
Yeah, you're like, what am I here for? Chilling?
Not even chilling. Like I'm down to chill, but like I think the loud noises just like drains me, and I just start to get really tired.
Oh my God.
And I'm like trying so hard to stay up, and it's so hard.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
no,
I'll be okay.
She's fine, guys. She's
yeah,
ran a freaking marathon. She'll be all right.
Yeah, you guys. And you know what? I'm only California sober, so it's okay.
Yeah.
A little fun fact, if you guys didn't know, I'm a California girl.
A California girl's unforgettable.
I hate you guys. Okay, so as you can tell, we are still not in our.
Wait, you didn't say your thorn.
Oh, my thorn is that we're not in our studio.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm very upset about it.
I'm honestly super upset about it.
Yeah, like we're here, these cute little girls in this man.
What are we wearing for the listeners?
Oh my gosh, listeners, we are wearing. Have you guys ever seen the Cheetah Girls?
Yes, Cheetah, Diva, Friends for Life.
Okay, but I'm talking about the first one. Well, you know when they're like saving Toto from the drain pipe.
I totally forgot the storyline.
Okay, let me break it down for you guys who hasn't seen Cheetah Girls. Cheetah Girls, the first one, is about this group of 4 friends who are performers through and through, and they get discovered by this producer who totally wants to change their like
aesthetic.
Yeah, their aesthetic, their vibe, their music, their talent,
Damn.
and turn it into like just this like sellout bullshit. But also at the same time, they signed up for a talent show. And then they break up because Galleria, the bad bitch that she is, carrying the fucking group on her back in every movie.
Yeah.
She's like, you guys, he's trying to change us. And they're like, you know what, bitch? Why don't you don't know shit about music. Why don't you just listen to him? Because this is what's going to sell. And she's like, you know what? I'm out. And then she steps on dog shit. And then at the end of the movie, her dog gets out and falls into a drain. And they all run to like be with him, and then they sing to him, and they were able to get him out like that.
Oh my God.
And that, but anyways, in that scene,
That
they're
is
all wearing
insane.
these cute little like tracksuits, and that's what me and Isis are wearing, just minus the cheetah part, like cheetah print.
Yes. Cheetah thong.
Yeah,
That's
this
it.
is from, I think this is Guess.
Hey, you gonna have to just guess where mine is from.
It's Express, you guys.
Yeah. Ooh, hers is like a very deep wine, kind of plummy color, and mine is like a
Vibrant, gorgeous, delicious green, like a lime
holy
green.
guacamole and cheese. I love exactly how she expressed, how she detailed it.
No,
Oh my
it's
God, I'm
stunning.
ashy as fuck.
I love it. What the hell happened to your hand? Your wrist.
I was drunk in Vegas.
You guys, this is the consequences of alcohol.
I'm like, wait, didn't they see what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? But I'll only tell you, besties. I was drunk in Vegas by a space heater, and I was like, I'm really cold because you're wearing nearly nothing when you're out as a woman. Like, do I want to carry a coat?
No.
Or do I want to be like warm? No.
Yeah.
Or am I gonna be freeze? I'm gonna freeze. I'm gonna freeze every time because as a woman, you have to make a choice whether you want to be warm or you want to be hot. Baby, always choose to be hot.
You just told me that you always just don't wear a jacket. When did this start?
I never really owned a jacket. Like, think about it. For vacation, I wasn't going to the freaking mountains. I mean, I was like maybe once a year, but that was again not by choice. And I have to buy us clothes for the mountains.
Right.
You go to Honduras, it's like, bro, a little bit of clothes, a little shirt, a little tank, if that, and shorts, and that's it. Chanclas. You're not even fucking covering the whole fucking foot.
You guys, I told Isis we should come casual, and she was like, I think my friend has a hoodie I can borrow. This bitch doesn't own a single hoodie. I'm appalled. My closet is nothing but. I like.
You should have let me borrow a hoodie.
I could have actually.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, but like also we look really cute.
Yeah, I like this is my kind of casual.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think this is like very, very, very casual.
This is
and I just realized you put the necklace on. She was like, should I put the necklace on? It's too much. I won't.
No, and then I was like, wait, I didn't put the necklace on.
You're hilarious.
So I'm a clown. Yeah, basically I'm a clown. Yeah.
No, you're a maximalist. We've gone through this.
I can't help it, guys. If you guys don't know, if you're asking me, more is more. I'm not these more is less type of bitches. That's fine if you are. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not being personally, I'm more is more.
Yeah.
I probably should have less on, but
I think I love it though. If you guys watch like past episodes, you will slowly see me start to morph into Isis because I want to be her so bad, literally.
No, she looks amazing. I already told Steph I love her style. Like it suits her. Even literally all of these tones are like monochromatic as fuck right now. Like I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Like, should we kiss?
Oh my god.
Guys, why have Steph and I have been on like telepathy?
You guys, no, not even that. Insane how much I have been
even though she doesn't hang out with me. Oops, sorry.
Okay, I haven't been here. Literally, I'm posting in Mexico and Isis is like, want to grab lunch?
See how I was thinking of you?
No, I was really excited and I was bummed because I was like, man, like if I was over there, we'd be getting lunch right now.
Yeah, well, she's lying. She'd be like, oh my God, I have to feed my dogs, like sisters, cousins, nephews, corner. Friend.
No, okay, so when I was in Mexico, I was by the ocean and I decided to manifest into the ocean, so the waves could flow and then come back. It was like, a little thing I did or whatever.
I love that.
But I did decrete. I don't know how to say that in English.
Decreed.
Manifest, is it the same thing?
Yeah,
Whatever.
decreed manifest.
Yeah, that I am going to be a better friend this year because I do think I isolated myself a lot last year and I don't want to do that. So I want to be very dedicated to like putting in time into my friendships. Like I want to spend time. I want to be around people more. So that's something that I definitely want to work on this year. Yeah.
That's awesome. We'll see, guys. Stay tuned.
I know. And also you guys it's also my year of saving, so I can't really do that much. It has to be like picnics and shit.
Yeah. Hey, I'm down for saving a little coin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you what? Oh my, you guys see, like, what the fuck? I feel like we're just morphing into one brain cell
I know, I'm
here.
like, wait. We're just excited because you haven't seen each other.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a long time, so this is like us catching up technically.
I'm like, oh shit, hey,
Oh, hey,
you guys
guys.
are here? Okay, wait, what were you gonna say?
I can't remember now.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you make any New Year's resolutions? Like,
Bitch! I swear to fucking God, I was just about to ask you that. I swear to God, I swear. Oh my goodness. I love it.
One brain. Literally, what did we just say? Hey, this was not scripted.
One brain cell here, you guys.
One brain cell.
I did. I made a few. Honestly, I made a lot. But they're nothing crazy. They're kind of cliches.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that I need them for accountability. So like it's like, you know, I want to save money, I want to get really fit. But I made resolutions with a plan. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna save money. I'm like, okay, well, how am I gonna save money? And it was like, that's why, like, even like with my like friendships, I was like, okay, what kind of friend was I last year, and what exactly do I want to change this year? That like I felt that was making me maybe not a great friend. And to me, that was like not like I wasn't really investing, like spending time with my friends. So I was like, okay, that's like my resolution. So I did make a lot, but like I said, I made them with a plan.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. So it was methodical but broad.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
You have a plan, your strategy.
Yeah, I have like a plan, but it doesn't have a direct roadmap, so it's okay.
So you have a plan, but you're working on your strategy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I ended up making resolutions. My mom had like 12 grapes, and I was just like, but I just repeated the same things over and over.
Oh, you just made one wish?
No, it was broad. I was just want a lot of happiness, just want a lot of abundance. You know, just like kind of those kind of things, like very just broad. I didn't really like have. I told you I really don't like to make resolutions, so I just I'm gonna proactively like make better decisions and be like happy and things like that.
And you know what? I feel like you are definitely though the kind of person that's like, you know what? I want to do this and I'm gonna do it.
Everything
I feel like,
but eating right, I guess, and going to the gym. Everything else is.
You know what? I heard something, and I think it's important to repeat. And I want everybody, if you're watching this or if you're hearing this, pay attention. I heard this thing that said, if you don't make time for your health, you're gonna make time for your sickness.
Damn.
Because your body, like whether you give it to it or not, it's gonna make you like, if it needs rest, it's gonna at some point force you to rest. And if it's hungry at some point, it's gonna force you to eat. So I am going to try my best to motivate you to eat healthier, because I
appreciate it.
Literally the way that since you told me that you eat chips every day, I have not been able to stop thinking about it.
Every time I think about it, I always think about how you're thinking about it. I'm not lying. I'm like, oh, now Steph knows I eat these shits every day.
Exactly.
Let's say I did go to the gym today.
You did. I'm proud of you. What'd you hit?
Yeah. I just did a bunch of like cardio. Then we had,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
But I already told my homegirl I'm going to for sure go with her all the time. I mean, I would go with you, but you never hit me up, never let me know where you're going. But I'm going to stop there.
To be fair, I don't have a gym pass because
So
my man pays for it, and like I just take him as a buddy. Like he just takes me as a
smart.
buddy. Because again, saving money, you guys.
Period.
Yeah. So
I don't get it with buddy pass.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't technically have a gym pass, but we could go at the same time.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that too, you guys. I'm gonna be so dedicated. Like I feel like I have a lot of goals, but they don't feel overwhelming for the first time. So I feel like sometimes I would set like a lot of expectations, and I'd be super disappointed because I'd be like, oh, like it's too much for me. But right now I'm like, no, like I want to be really dedicated, but I need to be dedicated everywhere so it feels like not chaotic.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm proud of you for going to the gym. Saul was drinking water, you guys. It's a step. You guys, if you're listening to this in the morning or in the afternoon, wherever it is, pause it, go take a water break, and then come back. And then go stretch. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. I want to start going to yoga.
Oh, ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's the main one, actually, because I feel like I do a lot of exercise that stresses my body out. And I think I need one that like it's still a workout, but it takes more patience.
Right.
And like dedication to it.
Right. And it's gonna help you like also build strength, but like in your own flexibility.
Yeah, exactly. Mobility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Damn, I love that.
I know, you guys. I have been like sitting and thinking. I haven't actually even been posting that much like on social media because I've been trying to like stay away from my phone. So I like this past few weeks, I've had a lot of time to like sit and think.
I love that. I need to get off my fucking phone.
It's hard. Literally, it's hard. But the more you're off it, the less the algorithm knows what you want to watch. So then like your TL kind of sucks.
Oh, that's
and then
when my TikTok, I'm never on it.
Yeah, literally. So then when you scroll, you're like, this sucks. Let me turn it off.
Yeah, damn.
That's what's been helping me.
IG, I can't even fucking sneeze because it'll tell me bless you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't really like IG. Like I do,
I'm old.
But only when people post. Like I don't like watching people's stories that much.
I love watching people's stories.
Yeah. I just think, but I think
sometimes I just live there.
You're just watching everybody? I'm going to start posting just for you then.
Yeah, I always watch your stories. Even if I texted you when you're thinking you're in Mexico.
Okay, I want to mention that because on the way here, you guys, San Diego is my favorite city in the world. I want to live there. Like literally, I want to be there so bad. And I was driving by and my comadre, she lived there. I was actually born in San Diego.
You were born in San Diego?
Yeah, a little fun fact about me, you guys.
Wow.
And
not being an SD girl.
Yeah, no, I literally didn't even live there, but I love it so much. And even when I was little, I like being like, yeah, I was born in San Diego. I don't know why I always thought it was cool to like be born in certain places.
Hey, I did too. What the fuck?
Where were you born?
LA.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, so I would definitely say I was younger. Yeah. I went to there in pre-K.
Yeah. So then I was like driving through San Diego and my comadre used to live there when she was little too. And so I was thinking of my goddaughter and I was like, oh my gosh, imagine like she grows up and like I convince her to move here. And in that scenario, it convinces my comadre to move here. And then like all my family relocates. My goddaughter texted me in that exact moment. And like, she like rarely texts me. Right. So I was like, I feel like I'm summoning so many people. Damn. So if you're thinking about me lately, I'm probably thinking about you too, baby girl.
Damn.
Yeah. It's been weird.
So text her right now.
Yeah, text me, you guys. Or if you're like a bestie and you're like, oh my gosh, I love the besties. Just know that in that moment, I'm also thinking how much I love you.
Yes, Steph is psychic.
Yes. But actually, I do want to take a moment and like appreciate everyone and like tell you guys how much I love and adore you. Like I have also been reflecting on how much this podcast has grown and how impactful it's been in my life and really, really just how thankful I am for all the besties, all the support. I have been going back and reading some of your guys' messages that just literally get me through the day. Because I've also been having a rough time, I'm not gonna lie. So I've just been thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful to have like the besties and just have this platform where like, even when I'm feeling sad, like I can still come on and somebody's gonna wish me well. Yeah. So I want to say I love you guys. And I hope all you guys had a beautiful, happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And I want to hear some of your guys' New Year's resolution. So comment down below what you did this New Year's, what your New Year's resolution was, or what goals you set for yourself.
Yes, we definitely want to read them and see. Maybe we have the same ones.
I know, literally, probably.
Yeah, I'm like, everyone has like the same basic ones. I'm like, look, this year is for real, for real.
This is the year.
This is the year.
Yeah, I feel like this is the year of change, whether it's personal or like worldly.
Honestly, I sent Steph a meme that it was like, not all New Year's resolutions are positive.
If you want revenge, go ahead and seek it or something like that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
I feel like last year I was in my Captain Save a Hoe era. Yeah, not anymore.
Do you have an evil resolution you want to share?
No, I'm just not saving bitches anymore.
I love that.
You know,
I'm
gonna be the villain. I feel like I'm gonna be the villain that people have like played me out to be.
Ooh.
Yeah. So don't fucking try me.
You're gonna be like Blair Waldorf.
I don't know. It's like the girl from Gossip Girl. Who's Blair? The
brunette.
Blake Lively one?
Fuck no.
Oh, the other one? Okay.
Yeah.
I watched like half of first episode.
It's definitely not for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm just like really into drama.
Yeah.
Like
okay. I'll be Blair.
Yeah, I need a drama show. Oh my gosh. Speaking of drama show, you guys, you need to watch this show called Como Agua para Chocolate. It's amazing. It's on Max. Go watch it.
What is it called?
Agua para Chocolate.
Okay, what is it about?
It is about...
Wait, is this maybe film of the week? Maybe not movie of the week? Or is it a movie?
Hold on, let me see if I watched a good movie. No, yeah, it's a show, but it is an old
series?
movie as well. But yeah, this is like what to watch for the week.
What to watch for the week?
Yeah, it is a show about. It takes place during the Mexican Revolution,
Ooh.
and it is about. It's definitely like aesthetic. It has a lot of like cinematography in it.
Ooh, definitely.
But it also gives the vibe of like a cooking show. But like,
Ooh.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's about this girl and her name's Tita, and she falls in love with this young boy, and her mom hates her for some reason, and she has 2 other sisters. And so her mom, it's just like about like her relationship with her mom and her trying to be with this man. But the mom ends up making him marry her sister. And so Tita, and Tita learns how to cook because Nacha, the like
sister.
no, the like I guess like head maid of the house, because you know they used to have like haciendas and stuff. So she like pretty much raises Tita, and we find out that when Tita cooks, whatever emotion she's feeling, she passes it on to her food. So what, like if she's feeling sad and you eat her food, like you like start to cry.
What?
But it's so beautiful and so entertaining, and it's just like such a good show, you guys.
I love that. I definitely have to watch that. That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really, really good show. And I also came to the realization that I'm a dumbass in a sense. I don't know history. I don't know history, and I hate it. Like I never knew or realized like just how recent the Mexican Revolution was.
It was like in the 1900s, no?
Yeah, like 1910, which is like not. I mean, it's a long time ago, but in the history of time, like it really wasn't that long ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
14 is not that long.
So I also decided it's another one of my New Year's resolutions that I want to learn more.
You know, it's so crazy. Yeah, I was literally thinking to myself, I don't know if it was today in the morning or yesterday, I can't remember, you know. I was like, I want to learn more about like Hondureño history.
Ooh.
I feel like I like know a lot about like American history. Yeah. And I'm like, obviously, yeah, I'm American, you know? And I'm like, I know certain things about my history, and like I remember with this paper once I like learned different things about modern times, and it's connected to older times, and I'm just like, no, I need to know more about my country. And, like, yeah. Because people will say things, and I'm like, damn, when people say, like, the Banana Republic, and I remember when, like, yeah, Honduras was, like, a country that was basically controlled over, like, an export from, like, Chiquitas bananas, and, like, a corporation had control over a bunch of, like, countries in Central America. But, like, just to know more information, you know, I feel like I need to know more about my country.
Yeah, and I think it just helps you appreciate, like, your culture a little bit more. I feel like it's the same thing, like how we were saying how, like, there's a barrier if you don't know the language. I think there's also, obviously, a barrier if you don't know the history.
Right.
So, yeah, that's cool. I'm telling you guys, we and Isis are literally...
We're literally one in the same.
Yeah, this is our wavelength right now.
One in the same. But we actually didn't even plan to wear like matching sweatsuits.
Literally, we just showed up.
You just showed up. That's how amazing
we just show up. You know what I mean?
All right. But I know a lot of besties have been wanting to get to know us, Steph. So we wanted to play a little game called, and this is not sponsored, but please feel free to sponsor us. We're not really strangers.
Strangers.
We're not really strangers. Couples edition, because
I don't have the friend one.
Because we go together.
Yeah.
We go together.
And if we have already answered these questions before, then just listen to the answer again.
Just mind your business. Yeah. Okay, so how do you want to play, Steph?
Okay, we start at level 1. Okay. I don't know if this is level 1 or level 3.
That's 1.
Okay, that's 3.
Oh, no, that's 1.
No, this is 3.
Did not say 1 right there?
Yeah, but the cards are misplaced. Oh my god.
I'm like,
listen, you stupid bitch.
For those listening, I'm handing over. I'm holding steadily, but not really
Damn, these are hella like
cards. Deep as hell?
Not deep, but coupley as hell.
What does this say? Like, do you lick each other's? The answer is not yet.
Okay, here I'm picking out the ones that aren't just like couple
super coupley.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep this one.
So are you basically saying we're not a couple?
Oh my god, no! I literally
we're duo guys, not a couple.
We are a duo. Yeah, is that what you said?
Yeah, we're a duo, not a couple. Oh, what the fuck? Now my eyeshadow palette about to fall. Okay, if you guys know one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes, this is the one, not the 2.
Okay, let's start with these.
No logo because I'm gatekeeping. I'm just kidding. Busy art.
This one doesn't work.
Busy art. I think that's how you say it.
You know what, you guys? We can't play this because these are all couples, but thankfully I came prepared and I brought some questions.
Let me see. Did you make any assumptions about me based on my age? Can we just enter about me?
The what?
I'm like, are they all really super coupley?
Yeah, read them.
What small thing had a big impact on? Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, they're too coupley. I do have the friends one. I just
What's one small way we can improve?
improve our relationship.
Something relationship like.
Okay. I have questions, you guys. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh.
I'm gonna start with this one.
Oh my god, these are pornographic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, Steph.
I'm all sorry if some of them are stuck together.
I'm like, this is an HR violation. Okay, go ahead, read yours.
Okay.
I'll put these back.
If our podcast had a theme song, what would it be and why?
Damn. Obviously, I'm biased, so I would put Beyonce.
Okay.
Hey, who run the world, girls? Who run this mother? We run the world. Pa, pa. I feel like because we run the world, girls.
I love it. I would, if I had to pick a Beyonce song, I would pick Diva.
Ooh, na na na, Diva is the female version of the hustler. Of the hustler. Okay, so why did my family make me do 2 Beyonce songs?
I love it. Did you do them?
Yeah, Freakum Dress and Single Ladies.
You know what? I am not a fan of Single Ladies. I'm so over that song.
Yeah, that's super played out.
Super played out.
Yeah.
I thought I felt that way about Crazy in Love, but I don't. No, I know. I said I don't. Calm down.
I'm like,
listen to my sentence.
Actually, in line, I did Crazy in Love and Freakum Dress. I want to do Freakum Dress because I was wearing a dress. And then I had my coat, so I was like taking off my coat and putting it back on. So I just thought I was like, all right, fuck, I'll do a different song.
I feel like Crazy in Love feels played out because of the white chicks. But then, like, once you listen to the whole song, I'm like, oh my God,
that's one
masterpiece.
Of my top number 1 Beyonce.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like, I can never get tired of that
Okay,
song.
first question to start us off. Okay. Top 3 favorite Beyonce songs.
Top 3.
Fine, 5. Top 5.
Okay. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, so definitely Crazy in Love is one of them. I feel like, wow, am I all gonna pick from one album? I feel like Diva is one. I also danced it in my like Latin rhythm. I feel like I danced a lot of Beyonce songs. And fuck, I don't know, is Diva one?
For those of you who don't know us, we love Beyonce. And I love Taylor Swift.
Beehive. And I like her.
Yeah, she tolerates her now.
Actually, I've been reading a lot of stats. That bitch she be doing a lot of shit. I wasn't paying attention. But this is not about her. I actually went to Barnes & Noble and they had a whole fucking stand of like Taylor Swift like magazines. I was like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, yeah, it's the Taylor Swift like dynasty.
Yes, it really
insane.
Is.
Okay, I can't think of another Beyonce song right now.
Girl, okay, let's look them up.
Okay, I'm like, okay, definitely Crazy in Love, definitely Diva.
Okay, I Am Sasha.
I want to say Beautiful Liar just because of Beyonce with Shakira, but I don't know if that's actually the truth. How about you? Do you know your top 3 Beyonce songs?
Okay.
I'm like, is it lame because I like all the like top ones?
No.
Ooh, Dance for You. Ooh,
that's a good one.
That's a good one. Ooh, Feeling Myself. Damn, low-key, that's okay. That gotta be one of my favorites too.
Okay, favorite. Oh my God.
This is hard.
I know this is really hard. Let me think. Okay, Daddy Lessons is for sure one of my favorites. I would say Pure Honey is one of my favorites. I'm trying to pick one of each album.
Oh my God, I would just be playing the old Beyonce shit. I'm like, I mean, her new stuff, I love it too.
I would say Love on Top. That's on 3.
Top, yeah. Let me upgrade you. Ooh, Naughty Boy, low-key, that's one of my shits.
That's a good one. Halo's one of my favorites too.
Ooh, Halo. Yeah.
You're hilarious.
Guys, I just have the love, not the talent. Well, I haven't been. Let me get some singing lessons.
I like Dangerously in Love, but the second one.
Okay.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. And then I would say probably Crazy in Love.
Yeah. I feel like Beyonce, come on, it's hard. That's a hard one.
Pick.
Okay. Oh, I didn't say?
You were kind of saying them.
Okay.
You were like, yeah, that's a good one. Yep,
okay, I'll
that's
do Naughty
one.
Boy. I'll do Naughty Boy because I feel like the belly dancing part.
Yeah. Okay, you said Naughty Boy. You said Diva.
And Crazy in Love.
Crazy in Love. 2 more.
Okay, 2 more. Low-key Dance For You. I love it because every time I want to dance a sexy song.
I just wanna
dance for you. Like, that's a... Like hot. Which
okay,
one is the
one
one that's
more.
like old partition?
Oh my God, that's a good one.
Hey, I don't need to see Beyonce on her knees. I'm like, damn.
Get all dressed up.
Hey, you ain't even gonna make it to this club. Okay, all right, hey, I'm sure her shit comes heavy immediately too. She's like, don't be playing my shit. We love you, Queen Bee.
We love you, Beyonce.
We love you, Blue too. Amazing performance halftime.
I didn't watch it.
It was amazing.
But only because I didn't even know like a football game was on.
Yeah, no, it was only Beyonce.
Yeah,
concert.
I didn't even know. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. If we had to describe each other in one sentence, how would you do it?
In one sentence?
Yeah, like pretend. Okay, we'll pretend we're like talking. Like I'm like describing you to another person.
Okay. All right. Ask me to describe you.
Oh my gosh, what's your friend Stephanie like?
Stephanie, if I had to describe her in one sentence.
I'm gonna give you a run-on sentence. I'm just never gonna stop.
I'm like, if I had to choose one sentence to describe Stephanie. Okay, Steph.
You're not talking to me.
No, it was going to start like Steph, comma.
Is, comma.
My friend, comma.
We have a podcast, comma.
Okay, I can't okay, I'm serious.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, ask me.
Okay. Hey, Steph.
Hey, not ISIS.
How would you describe your friend, the wonderful, amazing?
You know what? You just did it for me.
You're like, and just like that, actually. That's actually a good way to describe me, just like that.
No, honestly, if I really had to describe you in one sentence, I would say, okay, ask me.
Okay. How would you describe ISIS in one sentence?
I would describe ISIS in one sentence. Me trying to make my essay as long as I can.
Hey, when you're copying the other person and trying to make it different. But ISIS, comma.
Oh my God, when you're trying to hit your word mark in an essay.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I would describe Steph. Are you going to ask me? I'm like, whenever you're ready, you're going to ask me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, how would you describe your friend Stephanie?
Oh my God, thank you for asking. My friend Stephanie, I would describe her as a person. I would describe her.
I would just describe her. Oh my God.
Okay, we're being clowns for real. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Time has gone and passed.
Okay.
Still trying to find out. Okay, I would describe my friend Isis as a powerful Latina who not only educates society, but brings fashionable statements to every room she steps in.
Wow. I feel like I'm in the women's table from WSGJ.
What is that?
I might have said that wrong. WSJ, Wall Street Journal.
Oh!
Like the round table?
Yeah.
Thank you. I love that. I would describe Stephanie as... Okay, I'm not gonna laugh. Why can't I? Okay, I'm being serious. I'm
not fucking around.
I'm like, don't smile so big at me. I'm gonna look the other way because you're just smiling.
Talk to them. How would you describe me? Yeah.
I would describe my friend Stephanie as a woman. As a bundle of joy, somebody who with her presence you feel such a warmness to, but you also feel a lot of spark. You feel a big spunk. She has a big personality, even though her petite is small, but her ass is fat. Her smile is amazing, and she's someone who shows you how to be classy, sassy, bougie, and a little ratchet.
Oh, can I redo mine?
No, I like what you said.
Thank you. I love you.
I'm like, I'll describe how I'll describe a person. Guys, sorry, I was having a moment.
Yeah. It was a good moment.
That was
Thank
a good
you.
one. Yeah, we need that. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys are cracking up.
Okay, let me see. Next question. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, what's a trend from the past that you secretly wish would come back?
I'm being dead ass, like the Bridgerton fucking style. Like, I would definitely love to wear like a corset. Like,
I like corsets in theory. I think my back would be
straighter.
well, yeah, but it would hurt.
But it doesn't already hurt now. At least it did. At least it hurt with a purpose.
Old bitch.
I'm like, my back be hurting. I'm like, it probably feels better when I have a corset on.
Yeah, I'm all slouchy. I'm like, guys, my back really hurts.
Yeah, like a Vivian Westwood type vibe.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's a really good one.
That would be mine.
I would want to bring back. I would. Okay, hold on. I would love to have participated in the Latina Big Bang fashion trend.
Ooh.
My mom used to do it, and like it looks insane, but I really, really always wanted to be a part of it.
That early 90s kind of
Yes, very cute.
Yeah, I could see you rocking that, like with your hair.
Yeah,
you have really big hair, voluminous.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I would fit. I feel like I would have definitely fit in the 90s.
Yeah,
like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Growing up in like the 80s, 90s.
Yeah, because you don't need to do too much. I feel like you just, it's just do her makeup. She's great skin.
Yes.
Yeah, this would be so your era, girl.
I would love it. I would also love to like wear like corset dresses.
Vivian Westwood, yeah. I could definitely see.
I kind of like the style in Titanic. Obviously like like the very wealthy women how they would dress. I like that style too.
Yeah, that's really cute.
But I also always wanted to work in corporate America because when I was younger, I really loved like suits and I loved cardigans and like blazers. Like I love, obviously that's not an old trend, but like that's a fashion trend I would like to participate in.
Like the 90s kind of suits and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like Betty La Fea, like the receptionist, she had,
oh my
Nanny
gosh,
Franny.
You're right. Yes. Oh, Nanny. I just started watching The Nanny and I'm obsessed.
My style icon. I've never actually watched it, but I love how she dresses.
It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. Okay, let's see. Ooh. What's something we would argue about off air that no one would guess?
I'm like something we'd argue about that no one would guess about.
Yeah.
Do we argue about our outfits? No.
We don't argue about our outfits. I feel like we would argue about who to bring on the show.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like those are usually the arguments.
Yeah, those are prior, yeah. I wouldn't say arguments. I would just say discussions.
Yeah,
discussions.
Okay. If we could interview any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and why? You can't say Beyonce.
Oh my God, okay. Is Cleopatra, no, she's like a historical figure.
Yeah, but it says dead or alive.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe. I'll probably do her.
Ooh.
Or Elizabeth Taylor.
What would you ask them?
Marilyn Monroe, did you fuck JFK?
Exclusive on I Am Besties.
Yeah, I'm like, did you fuck JFK? Did you fuck his brother?
Did you go through the tunnels?
Yeah. I'm like, what did they?
Ooh.
You know.
That's a good one.
How about you?
I would want to have Steve Irwin. He's a crocodile guy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I just feel like he has so much wisdom to share.
Yeah.
Well, had, but R.I.P. Yeah. I love him to death.
Oh my God, did you see the video of him and when his son saw his wax figure?
Oh my gosh, yes. And then I like read the comments where people were like this, I mean, he's, his child hasn't seen him in so long. So to see such a realistic like statue of his dad, I was just like, oh my gosh, like I would actually, I don't know how he was able to contain himself, truthfully. Yeah. It was so beautiful. And every time a video of him like speaking about his kids comes on, I have to watch, and two, for sure I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. He's just like always, and even when I was younger, I loved Animal Planet. So I was just like, I really did grow up on him, and I was so sad when he died.
I hated stingrays. Yeah. I could not see a stingray, bro. I hated stingrays.
And then I hated it because I would confuse them with manta rays. Like manta rays are like in the ocean.
Oh yeah. And me, I'm like, they're not the same thing.
There's a ray.
I'm like,
Yeah, because I didn't know like stingrays obviously have that like pointer shit in their tail. I don't know how manta rays work, but manta rays are huge and beautiful and just stunning creatures from the ocean. But yeah, it was really sad.
I'm not gonna lie, I still be beefing with stingrays sometimes when I see them.
I just feel like they
took one of the like greatest people from us.
I know. R.I.P. to Sea Irwin.
R.I.P. to Sea Irwin. That was a great choice, I have to admit.
Yeah, thank you.
That was better than
you are. Listen, you are like a journalist, so we need to get the cold hard facts. Yeah. Did you or did you not do it?
Wait, drop down below, besties. Do you guys think Marilyn Monroe smushed JFK? And if you think so, do you think she also smushed her brother?
I would. If you could live anywhere in the world for a year, where would you go and what's the first thing you do?
Maybe I'll go live in like Brazil or Jamaica or like somewhere where it's like if I get to like live like tropical, you know,
rent free, you know,
rent free, all that bullshit. Like either that or rent free, everything's paid for. Shit, I'll go. I don't know about Dubai. Maybe Abu Dhabi, Monaco.
Girl, why am I limiting myself?
I'm like, if everything's paid for, like shit, I'm going to the top, baby. Hey, yeah. How about you?
I would probably live.
And you can't say Mexico because that's why I didn't say Honduras.
No. I would not want to. I mean, I would love to live in Mexico, but that's not like my dream. Mm-hmm. I would probably want to live in Scotland. Scotland. It's so beautiful. Or, oh my gosh. Yeah, probably Scotland or Iceland. Actually, there's a little village, this like little town up by the North Pole called Skarsgård.
By the North Pole?
No, Balls. Oh my gosh, I have to look it up.
Balls?
No. Town in North Pole.
What the? You want to live by the North Pole where it's cold year round?
It's also
You love hoodies.
Girl, I literally town where the sun doesn't rise.
You want to live where there's no sun?
Svalbard. No, it's not that I want to live where there's no sun. I just think it would be a very interesting way of life. They have sun, but when the Earth is at a certain tilt, they don't get sun for like 4 months. Like they live in complete darkness. But then, like, in a different time, I think they, like, the sun then never sets.
Oh, I've heard of that place.
And there's this girl on TikTok who posts, like, her life there. She lives there. And I don't know what it is about it that I just find it so intriguing. And I would love to kind of experience that.
Well, what kind of jobs are there?
That's what I always say. Or, like, they, like, I don't know. It just, like, looks really fun. And they, like, really don't have that much crime. I would love to live somewhere that really doesn't have a lot of crime.
You be wanting to live places like you're on the run.
I know, I'm all trying to hide from the government.
What are you trying to hide from? Like Scotland, Iceland. I'm like,
somewhere deep in the mountains.
Yeah. I'm like, no, she's like, no neighbors, like anywhere there that I can see.
Dude, I hate neighbors. I honestly, like, you know, when people are like friends with their neighbors, I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, don't talk to me.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm like, ew. I just like, I don't know. Whenever I see like murder shows, it's always like, which neighbor was it? And I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah, no.
And I think it's scary that like you don't really know who you live next to, really.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of creepy.
Bro, my neighbors, they be selling crack. So I literally like don't even.
Yeah, but at least those are, you know, upfront about it. Like,
yeah. I mean, I do know the neighbor. I'd be like, hey, hello. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to get. Like,
yeah. But like, I used to watch a lot of like scary neighbor movies. Like, did you ever watch Disturbia?
Oh, with
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
like that movie is insane. And then that's probably why I started to peeping into people's houses whenever their windows were open. Because I'm like, are you like a psycho murderer?
Oh my god, I don't really peep into people's houses, but I should.
I love if your blinds are open, you are literally giving me access to look into your windows.
Really, is that how you feel?
And I genuinely do. Me and my dad used to drive around mansions and look inside their houses.
I would definitely walk around like Manchester on the bike and looked inside their houses.
Yeah,
or I would look at the outside, not really the inside.
I just feel like if your windows
you're making
open,
me really think my life right now.
Like of the decisions you've made, or what?
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, don't. If you don't want me to look, then close your windows. Also, I know people are entitled to their privacy, but I'm also entitled to look.
Damn. Thank God I bought a slip dress. Oh my god.
Okay, let me see.
When other people told me that, but I'm just like, brother, you're tripping, then you're saying it. I'm like,
That they look into people's houses?
Yeah. And
That's
I'm the type that I
funny.
do just like, I'm in my house.
Yeah, I do love. I'm also aware. Like, I'm like a naked neighbor.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm a naked. That's what I'm saying. I'm a naked neighbor.
yeah, like I don't mind if people look into my house, into my room if my window's open, because I'm like, well, my windows are literally open. So like, what else are you gonna do?
I just feel like my neighbors are all really old. Like, can they really see that far?
Oh my God, those are my favorite people to peep into, because I'm like, you're old and you're alone. Like,
Bro,
what do you do?
one of them blacked out their whole fucking windows.
Oh my
So
God.
my homegirl like scared me more. She's like, bitch, you should stop being naked. Like, they literally have their windows. They're probably looking at you all the time.
Or maybe you could put that thing where like you can look out, but they can't look in.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing something
Like the
that.
reflection shit. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, but
then-
they don't work at night though.
Oh, that makes sense. But I mean, at nice, close your window.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my God. Or like
True.
in you know how he would always look through her fucking window? Did you watch that show?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like I would always be like, this dumb bitch. Like, it's your window's huge. You don't see him staring at you across the street.
Damn, I'm a dumb bitch.
Well, not you being a dumb, but like her. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
he's literally jerking off. Like,
That's
you're
just-
masturbating with your blinds fully open. Like, come on.
Yeah, no.
Like,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
Come on now.
like just be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you want him to look. Okay, what's your sign? For
I'm
the
an
new besties?
Aries. For the besties that don't know, on the Vedic and the Eastern one, I'm an Aries. Aries through and through, and my rising and my moon, because I know you guys are dying to know, is obviously Leo. Both of them, yeah. So all fire.
I'm a Leo, and
Woo.
my moon is Cancer,
Mm,
and I don't know what my rising is.
that bitch.
Yeah. My
Cunt hoe.
rising is many.
It's like mother rising. A dollar sign. That's my favorite sign.
Yes. And Isis loves astrology, so.
Yeah. Well, I just love everything that's about me. As you can tell by my Leo moon and rising.
What is. Oh, where did it go? If you had to describe your personality using 3 words, what would they be?
Audacious, flamboyant, unapologetic.
That's a good one.
They're all like the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
You?
But in different fonts.
Different fonts.
Would 3 words. Active.
Your personality?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's your like fitness, wellness.
I'm fitness and wellness, and also I have anxiety, so I'm always moving.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, this is really hard.
Wait, can I change one of mine?
Yeah.
What you think? Instead of audacious, I'm just gonna put confident.
Okay.
Confident. I'll keep flamboyant, and I'll keep whatever the last one was.
Roll the clip. I would say my personality. I would say loud. I think I have a loud personality. This is hard.
I feel like this would have been an easier question for me to ask how to describe you.
Well, yeah, but like I feel like that's another thing that we should all learn, you guys. We should learn to embrace ourselves. And if someone like, because I think like when someone asks you like how to describe yourself, like no one ever wants to be like too, like, oh, I'm nice. Well, I mean, I guess people say that. I don't fucking know. Maybe I just don't want to do that.
You don't want to seem arrogant.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, some of us are audacious, flamboyant, unapologetic. There we go.
Okay, I would say that I'm loud.
Don't be unapologetic.
It's not even that I just don't know what to say. Like, I'm like, I don't know myself at all.
Oh my God, I think you're amazing.
No, hold on. Thank you. Okay. My ego.
Yeah.
Okay. I would describe my personality as loud. I don't know any adjectives. Okay, loud.
Uplifting? Am I putting words in your mouth?
Sure. I try to be uplifting.
I feel
Yes.
like uplifting could be in things like you're like, I'm gonna go get the marathon. I'm gonna do that. Like uplifting,
like determined.
Motivated, determined. Is that a personality describer?
Description. I'm loud. I would say I'd like to think that I'm funny.
You are funny.
I actually think I'm pretty funny.
I think you're a knee slapper.
Yeah, and I would like to say that I'm pretty nice. I'm nice.
You're a nice
I think I'm
person.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw this in there. I'm also anxious. I'm an anxious person. That's how I would describe my personality.
I would have described it differently, but that's not the question.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I've had seen an okay. What's your most embarrassing habit or quirk that you secretly love?
That I secretly love?
Yeah.
The most embarrassing?
Yeah.
It's really embarrassing.
Okay.
So I'm going to say a different one.
No, you tease. This is a safe space.
This is not a safe space because I feel like they're going to do it and I don't want to do it.
Okay, then say it to me and then like
You're gonna
I was gonna clap so
bitch.
we knew. Okay, say it to me.
I'm like, this bitch is gonna leave it in here. She's already left everything I told her don't leave in there. She's like, fuck it, I'll leave it in there. I'm like, it's in the last 15 minutes.
Can't find it.
She's like, it's so crazy because it ended right before that. Okay.
Clearly not reliable is part of my 3 words.
No. 10 maybe. I'm kidding. Okay. I do like that I could play like my eyebrows. Like,
oh, that's cool. I'm jealous of that. Because as an aspiring actress when I was younger, I felt like it was gonna really limit my my auditions if I couldn't like have better facial expressions. So I'm jealous of that one. That's a good one. Also, who's talking shit about me because my ear is ringing?
Right? Haters.
Wait.
I think you have really good facial expression.
Yeah, but I can't move my eyebrows individually.
Really?
Yeah, like I can't like lift an eyebrow.
If Mr. Bean were watching us, it'd be the Mr. Bean Olympics. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I used to have a friend who had a unibrow and he could do like a little
wave?
Like, wave, and I was like, man, that's so cool.
I think I could do the wave. I just don't have the unibrow.
Space spasm.
How about you? What's your little embarrassing or quirk that you like about yourself?
Embarrassing quirk that I like. I don't know if it's a quirk, but I really like the feeling of tweezing hairs out of my body.
I feel like that's a quirk.
Yeah, like I love. Like I'll tweeze out my armpit hairs. I'll honestly tweeze out my pussy hairs. Like I just love plucking hair.
You're a masochist.
I don't know. It honestly doesn't even hurt. It just feels like, I don't know. I can't describe it. Like really? I love it. And I love tweezing other people's like eyebrows and like hairs and stuff.
Really? You should tweeze. Do you tweeze your own eyebrows?
Yeah.
Really? You girl, I need someone to could you tweeze my eyebrows?
I would love more than anything to tweeze your eyebrows.
Oh my God. I would love for you to tweeze my eyebrows.
Yeah. Like I wish I had someone who could like tweeze all my armpits to hairs out. Like I hate having to go get waxed or shaved. Like I'll just like sit in front of a mirror and just.
All right. What if I tweeze your armpit hairs and you tweeze my armpit hairs?
Yeah, I would totally do that.
I would be crying. Like,
It doesn't hurt. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It might hurt.
Yeah.
But not that bad. You'll be okay.
Okay, let's make up a question and ask each other.
Oh, like not look at my list?
Okay, pull one from your list while we keep that in the back of our... I mean, if suddenly I can't think of a single question.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, wait, I have a question.
Okay.
What has surprised you the most since us working together? And it could be something about the pod and like anything. Like it doesn't have to be specific to like just us, but it could be just us.
Okay. What has surprised me most? I honestly, it's not like a negative surprise, but it surprises me how easy it was to get comfortable with you. Because like I said last year, I think I was very like standoffish. So I love that you have like that personality where like my walls just kind of drop. So that was like surprising just because I was like not used. I had already told myself like I'm never getting close to anybody ever again. So it was a nice surprise to like feel that spark of friendship kind of like flourish again.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
I felt like, you know, like when you're like a new relationship.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Oh, we're in our honeymoon phase. Okay, my turn. What surprised me the most? I think what surprised me the most was how much I really liked the pieces of your personality that are like total opposites to me, and I'm like, could I incorporate those pieces into my life, you know? And I did like consider that. Like even I thought about, you know what? I'm gonna be like Steph. I'm just decided I'm not gonna respond back to anything negative that I get because why am I gonna give it that energy?
Yeah.
So I feel like I've like pulled pieces that I'm like I don't think I would have like naturally maybe gravitated to that, but I feel like I'm in a different space in my life, and I'm like, you know, I do like these aspects, and so I've applied them.
Oh my gosh. And you know what's so funny? That I feel the exact same way. Like, I think when like we started getting close, I was in a space where I was like, who do I want to be? Like, who would I want to be like? And I always wanted, I think I was always with the idea that like, and not necessarily copy, but I'm like, no, you have to figure out who you are. Like, don't do this because of that person or do that because of that person. And then I was like, wait, but I really like this about this person. And it's like you said, like it's something that I would love to have into my personality and like my way of living now. So why not? Like I admire this person. I look up to this person. So why wouldn't I take this like good thing from them?
Right.
So I really, really love that about like you, or maybe just us and our dynamic. Like I feel like we always make each other kind of reflect.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of reflection.
Yeah.
For sure. Long periods of reflection.
I'm like, we shouldn't hang out anymore. I'm all sad.
I'm like too many thoughts. Actually.
We just sit like this after the episode.
Like there's a possibility.
The month starts strolling by.
Bro, yeah.
Okay, let me think of a question.
Your best Cristina hat on.
What do you have a life goal that you feel like you wouldn't want to pass on without accomplishing it?
A life goal that I wouldn't want to pass on without,
like something that you're like, you know what? I really hope at the end of my life, like I can look back and I did this.
Move out of my city and like go live somewhere else for a bit, whether it's in Europe, like, you know, the East Coast, like Washington, New York, I don't know, just like Brazil, like I don't know, I just feel like I feel like something about my life, like I should absolutely go like travel and like live somewhere for like a year or 2 years.
Ooh, I love that. You're definitely in your Eat, Pray, Love era.
Eat, Pray, Love. I feel like honestly, if this pod were not be happening, I'm like, I think I would apply for a job like in Europe and just like go test it out and see how it is.
They got cameras in Europe. Let's go.
Hey, we could go. Hey, bonjour. Oui, oui.
Yeah, I feel like that like is cool. Like I like when people are starting to learn a language and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go live here for like a few months, just like really like
hone it,
learn it. Yeah. That'd be cool. Would you want to like? Do you think that's something you would do if you moved to like Paris or France or whatever? Like, do you think you would try?
Absolutely. Are you joking?
Yeah.
Like with how else am I gonna like speak? Bonjour, pardon.
Oui. Dude, I actually ran into some French people in Puerto Vallarta.
Really?
Yeah.
And did they like it there?
I don't know. I didn't. I just hearing them speak. Okay.
Is it not common to see Europeans?
Yeah, it is, but it's just like white people are just white people to me, and then I'll hear them talking. I'm like, wait, they're French.
Like, oh, it's different.
Yeah, it's not an American.
Yeah. They're like, it's with some sazon.
Yeah.
It's like not just steamed rice. It's like steamed rice with like a little, you know, Goya.
I know, but it is weird. Like, I feel like definitely when I go to Puerto Vallarta, I see more white people than I do anywhere else in my entire life.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. This happens to become tourist spots, right? Isn't like Cabo and Cancun full of like Americans?
Yeah, I've never been to Cabo, but Cancun and Puerto Vallarta for sure is full of white people.
Puerto Vallarta is really nice though. I feel like maybe the time when I went, there was a lot of like Latinos. I didn't see too many like white people.
Really? I always see white people there.
Really?
But I mean, it is what it is.
We could have also been in maybe the little spots.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I love Puerto Vallarta though. Like, I think if I had to move to Mexico, I would move to Puerto Vallarta.
Ooh, that's a nice spot. Or Ciudad de Mexico. I heard it's really nice to live there.
I'm not a fan. And also, they get a lot of earthquakes.
What?
A lot of earthquakes.
Oh, no. Thank you.
I don't know why California is known for earthquakes. I feel like we like barely get any.
Bitch, are you joking?
Really?
There was like an earthquake like probably last month or two, or in November.
I know, but
remember
like,
I woke up in the middle of the bed. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, did you hear yourself? Last November, bitch. Like, that's not that common. And even when they are common, they're really not like
thank God
that bad. But
bitch,
I just
thank
feel like,
God.
I know. I'm not saying like let's have an earthquake, but I'm saying like if we're known for like earthquakes. Like, I think we're just known for the possibility of a big earthquake.
Bitch, you never heard of the San Andreas Fault?
And I never seen that bitch shake. Japan has literally been flooded like 1 billion times, like true. Because of the earthquakes. I feel like we should give earthquakes to like Japan and Ciudad de Mexico.
Dude, but we literally like the San Andreas falls in San Bernardino. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea.
I only knew that because a friend of mine, like 10 years ago, when she first went to college, she was taking a geography class, and she went to San Bernardino, the Cal State San Bernardino, and she would like learned about the San Andreas Fault, and she like told me a few things about it, and I was like, what? She was like, yeah, it's like the safest place to be, and I was like, wait, what? I can't remember why. San
Bernardino's the safest
like
place?
At the fault in itself, like if the big one happens, something like that. I don't know. She told me fun facts about San Andreas Fault.
I'm like, why do I think I heard that story for the same reason? But I think that's why Chantel took a class and she told me.
A geography class?
Yeah, or maybe she already knew before that, but or maybe you were telling me that story. I don't know.
I know, maybe I've already said this.
I don't know. I'm like, what I feel like I'm like, me too. Like, that's how I learned. I just learned this like last year.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like California is not really like known for, like, it's known for earthquakes, but we've really never had like a traumatic one.
In like the 80s, there was a huge one. There was like another one like in the 2000s, I think.
Yeah, but you think, like, we know Japan has been fucked up. You know what I mean?
True.
We know Ciudad de Mexico has been like fucked
Yeah.
up. Like, that shit happens pretty often around there.
Hey, thank God, please God, keep it like that.
I know. Let us not be here anymore when that happens.
Please.
Let it be our year abroad.
Right. I'm like, yeah. Please let it be like I'm traveling.
Yeah. Let it just not happen.
My dogs are fine and everything.
Yeah. Let it just not happen.
Yeah. Let it just not happen. Yeah.
I hate. I do. Whenever like I think about earthquakes, though, I'm like, my immediate reaction is, where are my pets? Because like I can't imagine being in like me being safe and my animals being stuck under rubble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
But earthquakes don't really scare me. You know, there's some people that like freak out. They don't really like scare me or anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm also like, I'm one of those people that I'm like, I can survive anything.
Yeah.
Like I will survive anything.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Unbreakable.
Yeah, exactly. Unbroken.
Unbroken.
Shattered, actually.
Repaired. Restructured.
Yeah.
Remodeled.
Yes, remodeled.
Renovated.
In renovation. Work in progress.
That's some of your positive affirmations. Maybe this is not we're
it's our renovation year.
It's our renovation year.
I love it. Did you ever put like under construction on your MySpace page?
Oh my God, yes. Under construction. The little
I would put ... And I would put one picture just to give him a little something.
Damn.
Yeah. Dude, I used to be a graphic designer.
A coder?
Yes, 100%.
Damn. Did you have like that little box where then you would scroll down the box and then your profile?
Yes, and it had like little fun facts about me. Dude, when you could start like putting pictures without like a...
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What is that shit?
The box? Like the
little... like a... Not a frame.
Not a frame. It's...
You know what we're talking about.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. If you're on MySpace, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Did you have people on your top like...
Yes, where they had to fight for a spot.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they had to fight for a spot. Yeah, you're like, I'm not on your top 8. You're not gonna be on my type 8. Why am I number 4 and you're number 3 on mine?
Dude,
I would be hurt.
Well, I would always put the guy I had a crush on my first one.
Damn. I was too scared to do that.
He didn't have me on his, but I didn't care. I was like, bitch, you're hot.
You had him on
Yeah, I really would.
Oh my God, you're so bold, bitch.
I have always been like very direct with my crushes.
I love that.
Because I was always like, if the possibility, like, you know how in movies when they're like slow burn, and it's like they didn't know. I'm like, bitch, I know, and I'm gonna tell you. And if you feel the same, then you feel the same. And if you don't, then we'll just move on.
Really?
It'll be okay.
You've always been like that?
Always.
You're like, if you like something, what do you say? Just like, oh, you're cute? Like,
no, I just be like, hey, like, I really like you.
You're bold.
All
bitch.
my boyfriends have been because I like reach out to like them.
You're lying.
Mm-hmm.
You're lying.
I swear to God, every single one.
You're lying.
Like, I'm not even joking. Every single one. It's like, hey, I think like you're cute, or like, hey, like I like you.
Oh my God. No. Ladies, shoot your motherfucking shot.
Yes, bitch, shoot your shot. Like, who cares?
You know how many stories I've heard of that?
It's just like so easy. Like, I'm not gonna wait for something that I already know I want.
Damn, you're bold. I love that. Ladies, drop down below. Did you get your boyfriend by shooting your shot? I've heard a lot of bitches do that.
Because to me, I'm like, especially in high school, I had like literally nothing to lose.
Yeah, no.
And I would always just be like, damn, like, but also like, I wasn't like a whore, but I loved to make out. Like, I love making out.
Oh my God.
And I never wanted to, that what?
I'm like, oh, she loves
Let's
making
kiss.
out. And I'm like, oh, she's for serious.
Here, I'll prove it. But like, I never wanted to miss the opportunity to kiss somebody that I really wanted to kiss. So I was like, if I just tell them, then like, I used to literally like have like make out sessions with, I'd tell guys like, hey, you're really cute. Like, do you want to make out like during like class, like fourth period or something? And we would like, and they'd be like, yeah. And then we would like go to like the random hallway and like make out for a little bit. And then I'd go back to class.
I'm like loving this.
Yeah. And I was like not the cutest, to be honest. Like for real, you know, like people glow up. Like I for sure did not have my glow up in high school. Like I was not the cutest, but I think because I was so direct and because guys were horny. You know what I mean? And I had a big butt, so they were like, ooh, I'm going to get to grab some ass.
Yeah. They're like, all right, I'll grab that ass.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're pretty, so you're always pretty. I don't know, you're tripping.
Yeah, but I was always like that. And I feel like because of it, it allowed me to not take rejection from men so personal, yeah, because there was like I've been rejected like a bajillion fucking times.
Yeah.
Even like I was just telling Anthony that we like drove by my high school and I was like, oh my gosh, like I used to have like this best friend and I really liked him, but he told me he liked another girl too, and like he like picked between both of us and he didn't pick me.
Oh
and I was like, but it's okay because like I like loved him in that moment and like we had like a beautiful friendship and then we moved on, like whatever.
Oh my God. I love that you were so in love. Like you love really like, you know, like your heart was so big.
Dude, yeah, like I'm just like literally such a lover girl. I'm like, I always had a crush. Always.
Really? I feel like I had very few crushes, but the crushes I would have, I'd have them forever. Like I'd always have like them crushes. My crush from like elementary school, I literally had it till like high school.
Oh my gosh, dude. I was a psycho with my crush from elementary school. If you went to 5th grade with me.
Oh my God.
And your name is Jessie. I'm sorry for literally stalking you when I was a child. Because I moved.
Oh my God.
I moved from Moreno Valley to like Fontana. And like obviously I missed him.
Right.
And dude, I would like stalk him on Facebook and like send him messages and
You're
like
lying.
like I would like find his phone number and like send him pictures of me and be like, hey, remember me? And he'd be like, no.
Oh, you're lying.
Dude, but like
I hate you.
And then finally I like found him again one time because like I will literally still stalk him. Not anymore because like who cares?
Yeah.
But like it got to a point where like I stalked him one day and I was like, oh, he's not that cute anymore.
Damn.
So like I just like got over my crush.
Damn, that's crazy. No, I literally think back, I'm like, dude, I was like willing to skip a grade because I was so in love with this guy.
Oh my God.
I was so in love with this guy. I was ready to skip a whole fucking grade for him.
What do you mean skip? Like get held back?
No, like
move forward?
Yeah, move forward. Like I go to the advanced grade because he was older than me by a year.
Yeah.
And I thought he had the most beautiful smile. You know what's the most hilarious thing, bitch? We have to for sure crop this out.
And what a coincidence, you guys.
We can. I'm like, whatever we want to keep.
It's a good story, but
yeah, we can't add that because I'll out literally my crush, and I just got done saying I was in love with him.
That is so funny, dude. You know what though? I felt crushes really deeply too. Like I remember my 3rd grade crush. I remember my preschool crush. His name was Adrian. But actually, Adrian, if you're watching this, he got me stuck. My mom used to send me to preschool in dresses, and he got me stuck on top of the monkey bars, and all the little boys would run under and lick my underwear. So fuck you, Adrian.
Lick your underwear?
No, bitch. Go under the monkey bars to look at my underwear.
Oh my God.
And that was my first experience at sexual harassment.
Damn.
And I remember I started crying, and the teacher had to come and get me because I couldn't get down. I was scared.
How are you stuck?
He was like, oh, go over. And I was like, okay. Like I was trying to impress him. Damn. And I got like stuck up there because it was like, you know how they were kind of like this.
Yeah.
So I climbed on top and I was too scared to get down. Yeah. And so like they called the teacher and she let me down. Yeah, I was sad.
Fuck you, Adrian.
Yeah, fuck you, Adrian.
Yeah. Do you remember your first kiss's name?
Okay, my first non-real kiss. His name is Jacob. And I was going in for a cheek, but he moved his lips. He like moved and like I kissed him on the mouth. And I want to say that I think he was like one of the most beautiful men ever. So thank you.
Damn. Shout out Jacob.
And then shout out to Jacob. He was just like pretito. Like I love me a like brown skinny boy.
Yeah.
And then my first real kiss was my middle school boyfriend, and his name was Emmy.
Emmy? That's a cute name.
Emmanuel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emmy was cuter.
Yeah, Emmy's cute.
Yeah. My first kiss, I remember his name was Julian, and I actually went for it, I think.
Ooh. Yeah. Wait, how old were you?
I was like in first grade. What's first grade, kindergarten?
Oh my God. Bitch, my dream.
Oh, wait, no. I'm lying. I think I was like second grade.
Oh, wow.
It's like third grade.
Don't want any misunderstandings here.
Like, let's clear it up.
Dude, I was always jealous. Like, I always wanted to have a kiss, like my first kiss.
Oh.
I was like sad. And mine sucked because I was embarrassed. I was in 8th grade and I was embarrassed that I hadn't kissed anybody. So I was like, yeah, I've kissed somebody before, whatever. So it was like a super whatever kiss. I think if I would have been honest, it would have been a little bit more like
more special.
Yeah, more cute.
Oh, wait, so Jacob was your first kiss in 8th grade?
Yeah, that one was. They were both in 8th grade. Yeah.
Damn, they're definitely fast at my school.
That was second grade. Yeah, a little.
I'm like, or third grade.
Okay, what was your first like teenage kiss?
My first,
like after kiss? That second grade kiss, when was your next kiss?
I'm like, I don't want to say that name online.
Okay. How old are you though?
Probably like 6th grade. Like 6th grade when I had my
Yeah. So then when I had my first kiss, bitch, I never wanted to stop kissing after that. I was like, kiss me all the time. Even now, like I need a certain amount of kisses throughout my days.
Really? Wow. You're like, I waited so long.
Yeah,
I waited this far to come this far.
I just think like I think kissing is so weird. The fact that like humans do that is weird to me because I'm like, it's one, it just feels amazing. And two, the fact that it can just send my body into a raging ball of fire and need from just a kiss.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so, I think kisses are so special.
Yeah, I think kisses are very intimate. I think it's like way more intimate sometimes.
But they can also just be not, and you can just make out with strangers. And I also love that. Like, I honestly can't, I don't care. I've literally kissed like a billion people.
Really? I feel like I don't think I've kissed that many people.
Oh, well,
I don't
I'm
a big kisser. Like, I feel like, I don't know if that's like my thing.
What do you think is your favorite like physical like affection?
Like love language?
Not love language, like your favorite
language?
physical affection. Like where they're like, oh, like I love when they do this, when they touch me or do this. You're all getting fingered now. Just kidding.
I'm like, is this for the Patreon? No. Maybe when we're driving and they grab my hand.
Oh,
I think
cute.
That's really cute. Yeah.
Do you do you handhold like in a calle? Do you think that's something?
No.
No.
But I would.
Somebody hold my hand.
I feel like I didn't for a long time, but I feel like I would be open to it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Substantial. I feel like I would die without physical affection.
Yeah. No. Now you know what's crazy? I feel like now I would want more. Like, and before I would not probably ever do that. Yeah. But I just say that in theory because then I'm not comfortable.
No, but it's true because like I think about it, and with my ex, like I feel like a lot of the stuff that I do now, like back then I would be like, that's fucking cringe and weird. Like I hate when couples do this, and now I'm like, no, I totally understand why couples do this. It's the best.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like with the next person, I'll definitely probably feel like that.
Yeah. I think that's cool, like, about new relationships that you're like, I didn't really do this then, but, like, maybe I should try it now. I mean, like, sorry to the past person, but, like, I got to grow, you know what I
mean? Improvement, right? Renovations.
We're
going through renovations.
Yeah, we're going through renovations, sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I used to hate matching.
And now you're like, I just always want to match.
Yeah, like, always with anybody. Like, whenever we match, I'm like, this is the best moment ever.
I love that. Yeah, I feel like I would definitely want to do more hand holding and kissing in public.
Okay.
I feel like I would not ever want to kiss in public.
I don't think it's weird anymore, honestly. Like, I don't think it's weird. Just because I'm like, bro, like, I don't give a fuck about any of these people, and I really want to kiss my man. Yeah. And, like, what, like, fuck you.
I just feel like before I probably would feel self-conscious that other people are seeing me, like, do that. But now I feel like it'd be so cute that we're, like, so in love that we don't care, like, who sees us.
Exactly.
So I have a different framing of it.
Or like I hate it, and I think back to when I used to be like a bitter bitch about it and be like, ew, like this couple's being so annoying, and like it would just be because I wasn't.
Yeah, because
in
you're
that state of
literally a
mind.
bitter bitch.
Yeah,
Literally.
literally.
You're like, oh, I hate everyone right now.
Yeah, I'm like, love's not even that cute.
Yeah.
Me, the biggest romantic ever.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I definitely would want to change it. Like, I definitely want to be like Courtney. I think in my next relationship, I'll be on some Epstein shit, like Courtney and Travis Barker.
We're gonna add it to our blueprint for our renovations.
Yeah, more PDA.
Okay, let's think of another question.
Our
Let's
last
use our
one.
brain, not ChatGPT.
Okay, our last one. Oh, okay, another question. Okay, is this too hard? If you could change something about me, what would you change?
Something about you?
Yeah.
I would change the way that, like when you get upset, you just get so in your head.
I go into a rage.
Yeah, you like go into a crazy rage. I would change that because I feel like sometimes, like I've noticed that you'll go into a rage and then later you're like, why did I do that? I'm like, I know I tried to tell you.
I do be doing that.
Yeah, but that's, to be fair, that's a lot of people, and it's hard to come back from an anger. Yeah, a moment of anger.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Okay, what would you change about me?
Your negative self-talk.
I know.
That would be like my number one to go.
Adding it to the blueprint.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no more negative self-talk. Okay, your turn.
Okay. What is something about you that you would like the besties to know?
Something about me that I would like you guys to know. You'll never know it all. No, just no, I think something that I like you besties to know a little bit about me is that I'm a lot I think I'm a lot more emotional than maybe I look like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think I just express myself more aggressively, and sometimes I'm going to say the things that are wrong because I'll be pissed and I don't think, and I'm more spontaneous and methodical. But I think I'm well intentioned. Sometimes my tone is and my delivery is crazy.
I love that. Vanessa a long time ago said that like anger is a secondary emotion. So I feel like that I see that a lot. Like when I see people get mad, I'm like, okay, where is it coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like the other day, actually I have a complaint. Volaris, count your fucking days.
Oh.
My mom and my sister-in-law were flying out from Ontario. Giselle, if you work in Ontario and your name is Giselle and you work for Volaris, literally I want to fucking talk because I want to beat your ass.
Count your days.
Count your fucking days. And this is not a threat. This is all alleged.
Yeah, alleged.
Count
your days till you go back to work.
So Giselle was working New Year's Eve. And my mom and my sister-in-law pull up, and apparently their tickets didn't match. The name on the tickets didn't match the name on the passports. So when they were going to TSA, they went back down and they were like, hey, this didn't match. Like, can you help me out? So then the person working started helping them out, and then she left. And then Giselle started helping out my mom. And apparently she was just having a bitch fucking day. And she started being super rude to my mom. And just, my mom was like, hey, we've been kind of waiting for a while. I need to go board my plane. How long is this going to take? And my mom said that and I believe my sister-in-law, my mom tends to exaggerate stories a little bit, but my sister-in-law was there. So, there's other witnesses. She told my mom, I'm not going to help you right now. You need to get out of my face. And then my mom was like, I swear to God, I was just being patient because obviously I know that it's New Year's Eve and right. I'm just trying to get my ticket. I don't really care.
Right.
What? And that she just started being really rude to my mom, being like, you need to mind your own business. You need to let me do what I'm doing. I'm not going to help you out right now. So you need to go stand over there. And so my mom went, and she was fucking pissed regardless, obviously. And so my sister-in-law, she's super chill, super zen. She's like, you know what? So I'm going to go fix it. So my sister-in-law goes, and she's like, hey, we really need to go catch our plane. We're just wondering how long this is going to take. And she's like, you guys aren't going to fly. There's nothing we can do. You're not going to fly, blah, blah, blah. And my sister-in-law was like, well, I need you to get me on this plane. Is there anything you can do? Whatever. And my niece was swinging with the stroller. And I guess she bumped into the desk, and that she looks at my niece and literally is like, you need to stop doing that. Bitch.
Stop.
The way, like, my
Count your
blood
days.
was boiling when she told me that. And my sister-in-law obviously, like,
Raging.
Because that's her fucking
Her
baby
baby.
girl. She started going off on her and, like, because she literally did it she yelled at my niece multiple times. And what I love about my niece is that she's so in her world, she doesn't even fucking know. So I'm like, this bitch is over here yelling at my niece, and my niece is like, la-di-da-di-da,
like,
still, like, yeah, like, moving the stroller, doesn't care. But my
time.
sister-in-law got super fucking pissed. And she's, like, started cursing her out. And the bitch started cursing, like, my mom and my sister out. She's my sister. But, like, while cursing them out, she was still fixing her tickets. But didn't tell them. And so finally she gives her the tickets, they leave. But as they're going, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Ontario airport, but like the escalators are like right in the middle. She gets out of her post and starts literally screaming at my mom, fuck you motherfuckers, blah, blah, blah. Like literally cursing. Hard F's, hard mothers. You know what I mean? Like cursing, leaving your post to curse my mom and my sister-in-law as they're walking up to TSA. And my mom was just, there's so much more to the story and I can't remember all of it, but I was fuming. And I was so pissed because I was like, Mom, why didn't you call me? I would have literally turned around. And my sister-in-law was like, dude, I swear, if you would have seen the way this woman acted, like if your brother would have, my brother's a little, nuts. She's like, if your brother would have seen the way this woman acted towards his daughter, like he would have literally ripped the airport apart. Like she was so pissed. And then I told her, I was like, I feel so bad for her because like I really wonder what she was going through that she felt the need to release that onto like a child.
Not you saying you feel bad for this wicked witch of the West.
It's not that I feel bad. Like I just like that's what I'm saying. Like
stop empathizing with the motherfuckers. That's my motto this year.
I'm not because dude, like realistically, like yeah, she shouldn't have acted that way. But I was thinking, I'm like, what got her? It's not that I'm empathizing with her. It's just more of I'm like, I wonder what got her to that point. And I feel bad for her because we get to be here in family and like spend this moment together. And who knows what she's going through. She's so bitter that she has to do that to a child. And she has to release all this pent up anger on two complete strangers on New Year's Day.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like empathizing with her. I'm just like thinking about her where I'm like, well, like I wish her well. I hope her anger is healed.
Yeah.
So that I don't know, when you said like it's about secondary, like anger being a secondary emotion, like I thought about that where I'm like, damn, people really like, because I do that. Like I'll be pissed and then I'll let it out on somebody else and I'm like, damn, like they really had no fault.
Right.
And I hope, Giselle, I hope you sat and I hope you reflected, because if you didn't, then I literally want to see you because I want to fucking beat your ass.
And if she don't want to do it, you could catch me outside.
Yeah, no, literally. Allegedly.
I mean, I'm like, listen, like I said, there's parts of stuff that I try to integrate in my life so I could be a better person, because that's not at all how I will see it.
No, for sure, like, she deserves to get her fucking ass beat, and for sure, if I ever get the opportunity, like
I will beat a bitch's ass.
I will beat a bitch's ass for my niece, 100%. I was literally fighting a little girl at the pool yesterday. And it was her toy, and I didn't even know it. She was like, that's mine, and I was like, you need to share. Dude, because my niece is, like, so sweet, and, like, the little girl, like, she had 3 big-ass floaties for herself. And her mom had already let my niece borrow it, so I was like, you need to share. And her mom was right there, and I was like, ¿verdad que tiene que compartir?
And her mom was like, mm-hmm.
No, she was super nice. The mom was super nice. And, like, the little girl was just being, like, not a girl's girl. So I was like, ew.
Oh, my God. Not Steph. Steph's going to be that parent, like, can we speak to you here on the side? Like, what happened to my son? No, you. At the basketball games, they're like, no, you need to calm down. You're like, who the fuck pushed my kid? Fuck you. Dude. Fuck number 7. He's like a little fucking 6-year-old kid.
That is so me, honestly. Like, I think I would go to jail for, like, any of my god kids, or, like, even when my little brother was in, like, flag football and the parents would get mad, I'd be like, is anybody talking shit to my little brother? Because, like, I'm gonna fucking go off.
Stop.
I'm not confrontational unless it has to do with, like, somebody I care about. Yeah.
Damn. And I feel like with other people, I'm more, like, rational, but when it comes to me, I'm more like, well... Yeah, no,
that's good though.
I'm lying. I'm both.
I think it's situational. You know what I mean? Like every situation should be handled differently. But like if I'm watching someone yell at my niece, I barely like to yell at my niece. I barely like her parents yelling at her, like let alone a fucking stranger. My mom said that one time I was on a flight screaming and that somebody behind said, "Caen esa chiquilla." And then my dad turned around and was like, "Ah, sí, hijo de tu puta madre. Like, a mi hija no la vas a callar." And I was like,
hey. And you're like, and so I cried the rest of the flight.
Bitch, I just saw a meme that was like, I was born crying and y'all thought I was going to stop. And here I am. That's literally me.
Hey, shout out to Las Lloronas.
Yes.
We need y'all. It inspires us to cry.
Let's stop, you guys. Let's stop the tears.
Yeah.
What is up with your mic?
I don't know. Can I just lay it against my boobs?
Yeah, just leave it. But I think that's a good...
Yes.
Yeah, we're having technical difficulties.
Hold it
hold it from the little cable thingy. Yeah.
Okay. Right here.
This was more getting to know us, getting to hang out with us, seeing how we vibe with each other kind of episode.
Yeah, we just wanted to do a little reintroduction. I know we've had, new besties that came and joined us, so we're really grateful. How do you reflect over these last 3 years
of the pod? I honestly just love to see my growth as a podcaster. I think even just being comfortable in the camera and just like the growth of the podcast, the way it's been moving forward. I've been thinking a lot about how artists where it's like, oh, they blew up overnight, and it's like all the work that they did like in the years prior, nobody sees it. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel like the podcast is right now. I know it's doing good and I know it's going to do better, and I'm just excited for the future of it.
Yeah, I love that. It's like when they say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success, right?
Yes, exactly. And, we're 3 years in and it's amazing. The community we have is amazing. Yeah. Us being co-hosts is amazing. Yeah. So I just feel really, really amazing. I'm amazing. No, I just feel so excited. Motivated for, the future of the podcast. Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel what's your 1 year review?
My 1 year review... I feel like this is such amazing.
We're gonna buy a thesaurus. We're gonna stop using ChatGPT.
It's been an exhilarating year. I feel like I've really gotten to enjoy being on a platform, for egotistical reasons. No, I'm just kidding. I've enjoyed going on the platform really because it's been nice to connect with people, have besties reach out and be like, Bestie, you made me want to go do some research on XYZ and and I'm like, oh my God, that makes me feel good. Or they're like, I can relate. I'm going through this, it just feels nice to feel like people find comfort in you, and I think I've done that through my friends. So to have a place on Besties where people say, hey, you and Steph, you guys make us feel this way. It's just it's really rewarding. Yeah. So I've really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed getting to be a co-host with you. Yay. And I know Besties looks a little different than what it did at the beginning of last year, but same, maybe different, same different bitches, but same vibe, Yeah. We're here to empower everyone who watches us and learn every day and make mistakes and hopefully be better people all in, that for the process of
Absolutely. I big time want to emphasis on that. A lot of what you say online is kind of dissected to the max, especially with the higher influencers and celebrities, but I feel like I just always want to be remind that we're still learning and we want to learn, and we're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna say things that maybe we shouldn't have said, and we're only human, but we hope that even that you can find a connection in that of what, I have messed up and I have said things or I have done things that maybe I wasn't proud of, but I'm worthy of change and I'm worthy of forgiveness of that.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. So, here's to 2025 besties.
It's going to be a great year.
Yeah, be a great motherfucking year. And whatever you do it motherfucking well. Yes. Period.
Or just do it wholeheartedly. You don't even have to do it well, just do it.
Period. And you can follow us
at Steph's Got Milk on all platforms.
And you can follow me at the Isis Noelia. That's Nohelia. Because I feel like Noelia, people don't know how to spell that.
Nohe or Noe?
Nohelia. There's a no.
Nohelia.
Yeah, that is for Honduras, period. Shout out to Catrachos. All right, besties. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. I don't know
Like,
if you can hear
share,
me.
comment, subscribe. Follow us on all platforms. Follow IEM Besties, and we will see you next week. Hopefully in a new studio. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But we
Fingers fucking
love you.
crossed.
We love you guys so much. See you next week. Bye.